Welcome back, everyone. One of the biggest relationship issues in the U.S. is debt, and it might be causing a strain on yours as we speak. And hopefully today we can help resolve some of those problems with our friends Richard Martin and Jesse Neeson from freedomdebt.com. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
This is something maybe that it's on a lot of people's minds, but not necessarily something that they talk about.
Well, yeah, that is definitely true, and you know we need to actually bring it out in the open because communication is a key. I can talk about my own personal experiences. I've gone through it. $60,000 worth of debt. It ruined a marriage, ruined a family. But really, if you can deal with the debt and deal with the issues that are causing it, you can actually save a marriage. You can actually, you know, find financial freedom again.
Right. Jesse, is that maybe part of it then, is coming together as a couple when they come to see you, kind of saying, okay, guys, let's look at this thing, let's face it head on. Do you see a lot of couples come in together that maybe they're having strain in their relationship because of this debt?
I wish it was more, that was the truth more often. Unfortunately, I work with a lot of people that debt has already caused big problems, so after divorce or after these problems, but ultimately, you know, it's inspiring if I get people that are proactive and come to me ahead of time. That's great. So I would recommend that instead of having to come talk later.
But all too often, it's already too late. The relationship is over.
That's
then
right.
They come to see you.
That's right.
And Richard, you touched on something a couple minutes ago, and I really want to thank you for allowing us to ask you about this.
Sure.
This caused a problem in your marriage.
It did.
Tell us a little bit about what you went through and what happened.
Well, a lot of it had to do with the lack of education, lack of understanding what money is, what is credit, you know, and how does it work, and then wanting to live a certain lifestyle that really we just couldn't afford. And so what happened is you rack up the credit cards, and that with $60,000 worth of credit card bills. Yeah, that takes a toll. And then it hits you one day right in the face, and you're going, you know, I'm working 6-7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, and I have no money. You know, what am I doing here? You know, I can't afford to buy my kids the things they need. If I do, I have to put it on my credit cards, and I'm going deeper in the hole.
Right, and that eventually caused a huge problem in your marriage.
Huge problem. I mean, it affected our relationship, constantly fighting, bickering about money. It's obviously not good for the children to be around that. And then it caused a lot of stress at work, too. So it really affected the whole situation, you know, my whole life. It consumed me.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what you guys do at Freedom Debt, some of the things that you can do for people versus when they go to credit counseling or try to do things on their own.
Yeah, it's very important. What freedomdebt.com does is we actually negotiate with the creditors. Now, if we take a look at this graph, on a payout on $30,000 worth of debt, it's actually going to cost you over $100,000 if you're just making the minimum payments right now. And that's assuming you do not charge another dime on that.
Right.
With credit counseling services, you're going to pay back around a little over $40,000. And with freedomdebt.com, we obviously have a savings. We're going to be able to become debt-free in about $16,500 on that.
Whoa.
So it's a huge savings.
Oh my goodness. Jesse, what is this, what are we looking at here?
This is the amount of time that it's going to take to get out of debt. Like Richard said, if you never charge another dime and you have $30,000 worth of debt, making those minimum payments, you're looking at about 20 years. Credit counseling is going to be closer to 7 years. And with us, Freedom Debt, we'll get you out of debt in 3 years, oftentimes a lot sooner, up to 2 years.
So that could really, it is, and it could really save a situation, you know, a family because of that. And this is this is a real kicker here, because everybody's living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
With $30,000 worth of debt, you're going to end up paying back $1,100 or more a month just on making minimum payments. Exactly, or sometimes even more than a mortgage. With the credit counseling, it doesn't really help you that much. You're still going to be looking at $900 to $1,000. But here's the deal with freedomdebt.com, $500 a month. We're cutting that debt in half. We're cutting the monthly payments. Now you're able to breathe a little bit.
Yeah. Start
using cash again and getting off the credit cards
instead of trying to rack everything up. We've got time for one of the settlements here, and I think this is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a credit card statement from one of the negotiations we settled with from a major creditor. The original balance was $21,000, and we've actually settled the account for $4,200.
Jeez, what a major difference. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
So, you know what, if you're having problems with debt and it's causing a strain in your relationship, go see these guys. And you actually have something for our viewers of Great Day SA.
We do. For the first 100 phone calls and the first 100 emails, we're giving away a free debt analysis. Let's sit down and go over the financial situation. And along with that, we're also giving away our budgeting guide.
Whoa. So, there you go. You heard it, guys. Make sure you give them a call. And, or just go check them out. They're over on Bandera Road. If you want to call right now to get that offer, 520-2100, or go to freedomdebt.com. And what a great offer for our viewers. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys both for being here
Thanks.
today.
Thank you,
and
Greg.
thanks for sharing your story.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back.